In class-based components, you would use lifecycle methods such as component did mount or component will unmount. On functional components, you can now use useEffect hook to handle such side effects. What I mean by side effect is a changed state. As the state changes or updates, useEffect will run. To better understand useEffect hook, let's build a simple app that will let us update the document title. You can see the document title changed on the browser tab beside a favicon. This is a dead simple application, but it will help you greatly understand how lifecycle methods used to work in class-based components and how you can achieve the same functionality on functional components using useEffect hook. For this example, let's bring back our class component. We're going to write here using lifecycle methods, then we will rewrite using hooks and we see the difference. All right, so let me bring back the class component, and here I'm going to create two lifecycle methods: component did mount and component did update. So when component mounts, what I would like to do is I would like to set the document title based on how many counts we have. Okay, so document title equals to, and we can write using the template strings, clicked this state count times. Okay, so when the component mounts, we will show here just like you have a React app here, we're going to set that title based on the count. So we will show clicked count times. So if it is 0 in the beginning, it will show clicked 0 times. Okay, this method runs the very first time when component mounts. However, when we update the state, those updated count also we want to set in the document title, and for that we can use another lifecycle method. We can use the method called component did update. So when we click increment the count, the state updates, right? So to reflect that change, we can use this lifecycle method component did update, and it's going to be the same. It's going to set the document title. Okay, we can give this a try now. Let me comment out for the moment, and let's just use component did mount. Okay, so when the component mounts, you see the clicked 0 times, it works. However, when you increment, it doesn't update because we need to use this lifecycle method as well. So whenever there is a state change, component did update because the state updated, right? So this method will run and it will again set the document title. Now with these two methods, we should be good. Okay, let's give it a try one more time. As you can see, as I click, it updates, the document title updates. Okay, so that is beautiful. Okay, but we had to write these two lifecycle methods in a class component to do that. How would we going to achieve the similar functionality in a functional component like so, using a hook? Let's have a look. So just like before, let me comment this out. Okay, and let me uncomment this functional component. Okay, and to achieve similar functionality, we can use this hook called useEffect. useEffect. Okay, so this useEffect, let's give it a try. Let's use it right here. Okay, so useEffect, this is a function, and this takes another function as an argument. Okay, and I'm going to write arrow function here. Okay, so the useEffect is a function, it's a hook is a function, and this takes another function as an argument, and here we can run some code. So what we want to do is we want to run this code, right? We want to set the document title. Okay, so let's put here, so document title, it's a clicked. Now this time it's not going to be this state, it's just count, referring to this variable. Okay, so document title clicked this many times, and we have run this inside useEffect hook. Okay, let's give this a try. Okay, as you can see, clicked 0 times, and as you click, you see the document title updates. Okay, so what is happening here is useEffect is running. This useEffect runs every time there is a change in the state. Okay, so when we increment, the state changes, the count changes, and as a result this use effect runs. Okay, so obviously you can control that behavior, and sometimes you might not want to run this effect all the time because state might change depending on many different scenarios, right? And we will come back to that later, but for now just understand that whenever there is a state change, use effect will run automatically. So this is how use effect simplifies things. Okay, now obviously we're going to look into more examples in future lessons, but for now you learned about use effect as well as use state. Okay, so let's move on and learn more stuff. In the next lesson we're going to build something real. We're going to use Hack News API to get the list of news and display in our application, and while building that application you will learn a lot of features that you would need to build a real world application. Okay, so I'll see you in the next lesson. Thank you.